Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the final game of pool play here at the Beardstown Tiger Classic. It's the host school, the Beardstown Tigers, at a record of 1 win, 1 loss, taking on the Brown County Hornets, who look to sweep pool play and move into the championship game here tonight. Beardstown, if they win, puts up an interesting three-way tiebreaker in the pool between them, Brown County, and Southeastern, who was able to sneak away a win from this Tiger squad back on Wednesday night. We'll tell you more about it coming up here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. You're watching the Beardstown Tiger Classic live on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
We welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, for the home team here tonight, it's the Beardstown Tigers under the new look of head coach Wade Muller. This is a team with a lot of senior experience, a lot of upperclassmen players, really trying to see who that main guard is on this squad to replace Isaac Brockschmidt, the All-Area Player of the Year for, if Zach Evans didn't exist in a different multiverse universe. But there are a lot of pieces to like here. You've got the DeSolar brothers, Zach Meyer, along with Parker McCoy, Jordy Conda, Isaiah Thomas. There are a lot of guards that really can work in and out of this offensive rotation here for Wade Muller. On the inside, it's the talented sophomore, Cleon Chafalo, who has really made a name for himself here in just a couple of games this week in this tournament. You'll also see Tanner Riddle, the talented senior leader, in the forward role as well, along with a few other pieces on the inside. Expect to see Ethan Heller, who plays a little taller than his 6'1" listing in the program for this Beardstown squad. They want to do a lot of full-court press. They want to get in your face. They want to make things chaotic. They've been able to do that so far in this tournament, and they'll see what they can do tonight against some of the younger guards here on this Brown County lineup. Beardstown in this tournament opened up the week with a win over Griggsville Perry's junior varsity, 69-39 on Tuesday. Came back and lost a close one, 49-45 to Augusta Southeastern, in a game where Beardstown just frankly did not shoot free throws very well, and both teams suffered a lot of turnovers. Southeastern able to outlast the misery in the turnover department and find a win in the last few seconds of the contest. You're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get ready for this one. We'll tell you about the Hornets Road here this week in just a few minutes. You're watching the Beardstown Tiger Classic on Central Illinois Sports.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
We welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, for this Brown County Hornets squad, under the run of new head coach Jeff Bottorff, this is a team that looks to turn the page on last season. They've taken the summer to get to know each other, see where everybody stands, and so far it's been a team that really, really wants to play hard-nosed, in-your-face, full-court defense for as long as they can. It's a team mixed with a lot of senior leadership, a lot of senior athletes, and a lot of underclass basketball talent that has had a really good run in the IESA state tournament ranks here over the past couple of years. You'll see some talented younger class kids like Jackson McNeff in the post, Bradley Markert out in the short corner, and along with Carter Havens doing some ball handling to complement some of the senior guys like Maverick Henry, Tanner Seitz, Drew Markert, and others here on this roster for Brown County. Both squads have went very deep into their benches this week, and we expect to see that as both teams expect to probably come out in some full court pressure. For Brown County this week, they opened the tournament on Tuesday, defeated Augusta Southeastern 46-29. They came back the next night, defeated the Griggsville Perry Junior Varsity 77-26, and they get ready here. If the Hornets win tonight, they face West Central in the title game tomorrow at 3:30, no ifs, ands, or buts. If Beardstown wins, we've got a three-way tie. We are told it will go to free throw percentage, and then we'll move down to defensive points allowed if we happen to have a tie in free throw percentage after that. It should be a dandy fun contest between two teams really looking to establish themselves here, not only in this tournament, but to establish themselves as somebody to watch this season in the Western Illinois area. We'll step aside for one final break. When we come back, will be the Farm and Home starting lineups. You're watching the Beardstown Tiger Classic here live on Central Illinois Sports.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Absolutely nobody wants to hear that on Christmas morning, but if you're shopping for kids of any age, your local Farm Home Supply can help because we have them on sale. Wide variety of toys, including some of the trendy ones like Care Bears. We're bringing them back for under $13. Then Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they never go away. We got these under $5. Then all Hasbro games, board games are 20% off. That's fun for all ages and families. And take your pick from these huge plush animals. They're under $15. And yes, your local Farm Home Supply does carry Squishmallows. These are under $12.
Welcome you back here. It's time for the Farm and Home starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. As we get ready to meet the home team on the scoreboard here tonight, Wade Muller's Beardstown Tigers.
And now the starting lineup for your Beardstown Tigers.
They'll be in the home whites tonight with orange numbers and letters and a little bit of silver trim.
Number 1, Isaiah
Starting
Thomas.
at guard, it'll be a 5'9 senior. Number 1 is Isaiah Thomas. Starting at a guard, a 6-foot senior. Number 3, Zach DeSolar. Starting at a forward, a 6-foot senior will be number 5, Jordy Conda. Starting at one forward, a 6'4 senior. Number 20 is Tanner Riddle. And at the other forward, the standout 6'4 sophomore, number 34, Cleon Jafalo for Wade Muller's Beardstown Tigers. On the other side for Brown County, under the helm of Jeff Bottorff, it's number 23, the 5'8 sophomore Matthew Boylan. At guard, the 5'10 senior, number 2 is Maverick Henry. In the middle, it'll be the 6'2 sophomore, number 33, Jackson McNeff. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, number 12, Drew Markert. And rounding out the field, number 11, a 5'7 sophomore guard, is Carter Havens. It'll be Henry, Markert, Havens, Markert, and McNeff for Jeff Bottorff's Brown County Hornets. Jordy Conda lines up against Jackson McNeff as we get ready to rock and roll in this one. Brian Shoemaker, Jared French, your broadcast crew here tonight. So glad you're joining us as we are underway and Brown County wins the opening tip. They'll get it into the hands of Havens, works it down into the corner. They'll get it to McNeff, kicks it right back out into the hands of Boylan. Drives in, goes up over Jafalo. Jafalo gets the block. Ball still loose, goes up with it, does Boylan, and he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. Foul is going to go against Tanner Riddle. It'll be his first, team first. As Cassing will step here to the free throw line for Brown County. This Hornet squad, what you just saw there in the opening possession, something they've wanted to do all week long and something they look to establish here through the rest of the season, and that's open up a post presence here. Jackson McNeff came out in the opening game of this tournament for Brown County, had double figures in the first half, and they have not stopped rolling on that inside play. Both free throws no good. Riddle gets the rebound for Beardstown. Here they come on the run. It's Jordy Condit. Kicks it back down into the corner to DeSolar. Guarded out by Maverick Henry. It's a man-to-man look for Brown County. That one will go past the hands of Isaiah Thomas, who was cutting to the baseline, and the pass went behind him. Turnover against the Tigers, and now they'll come out into full court pressure. Both of these teams looking to cause some chaos here tonight. Should be a little wild and wacky here in the early going. Boylan with it, gets a big McNeff. They get it to Havens, cross floor against Jafalo. Ball on the floor as Isaiah Thomas got a hand on it. This is Drew Markert, up off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Rebound comes down into the hands of Markert. He'll go up a second try. Jafalo gets the rebound though. Hornets double teaming now at the baseline, and they say Jafalo will step on the end line. It'll be out of bounds and back to the Hornets. Both of these teams, based off of what we have seen, will do one very simple thing. Whoever rebounds the basketball is going to turn into a double team. Maverick Henry gets the inbound back near the mid-court line. This is Boylan with it. He'll fire up a three, and it's good. Matthew Boylan with the opening triple for Brown County. They're up 3-0 with 1 minute flying by. Havens on the steal, goes up, gets the foul against Riddle. He'll get the bucket and go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, as Tanner Riddle is now going to be saddled with 2 personal fouls here in 1 minute and 4 seconds of the opening quarter. Havens will step to the free throw line here. Brown County comes out in a flurry in this one. The sophomore free throw is up and good. He gets the three-point play. It's a 6-0 lead for the Hornets. Ethan Heller will get an early entrance into this one, the 6'1 senior. Wears number 35. He'll play a little bit of forward for this team. Able to get into the post, and he is a strong body. Beardstown on the run. Gets it back out. This is DeSolar with it. He'll get pressured by Havens, and it'll be a foul against Carter Havens for Brown County. His first, team first for the Hornets, as Beardstown will inbound on the opposite side of our court. Beardstown in the home whites, orange letters and numbers. Brown County in the road greens, white numbers and letters tonight. Beardstown moving left to right on your viewing device. Brown County the opposite direction. And we're going to get a step on the line there as Heller tried to spin move, ends up dragging his ankle across the end line. It'll be out of bounds, and another quick turnover. Wade Muller wants the timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 60 seconds.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Wade Muller takes the Adams Network timeout for reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Fiber is local and provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Hornets will work to get it past this Beardstown pressure. They'll get it to Drew Markert on the left side. The senior tosses it to the sophomore. Looking around, nowhere to go, and they'll get it back to Boylan, who will get it across the timeline. Havens with it in the corner. Markert in the post. McNeff up in the high elbow. Carter Havens tosses a little high. Boylan has to reach for it, able to keep it in play for Brown County, Havens is sophomore, somebody that Jeff Bodorf tells us really trying to evolve into that true point guard role, kind of like a Brock Harding-ish player. Shot from McNeff is no good. Rebound collected by Heller. Beardstown, cross-court pass, dangerous into the hands of Isaiah Thomas. He'll drive in, tries to go to Heller. It's tipped away, and now McNeff comes up with the steal for Brown County. Boylan pushes it down now to Maverick Henry on the right side. He'll drive in, nobody contests. Short jumper, fades away a little bit, no good. McNeff gets the rebound, goes up with it. He can't finish. Third opportunity here for Brown County. Havens with the basketball. McNeff, nice dump down into the short corner. This is Markert, goes up against Jafalo. Jafalo blocks, and here comes Beardstown. Never mind, it's Maverick Henry flying in. Zach Meyer will check in for the first time tonight. The 5'11 sophomore guard wears number 4 for Beardstown as Isaiah Thomas will get a quick breather. Meyer, the quarterback on the football team here earlier this fall. Trying to get it in over the long, lanky arms of Jackson McNeff, and now it's going to be a throwaway as Jordy Condit tried to get it back to Meyer, and the pass was ahead of him. Early turnovers here for Beardstown. They'll move the basketball down a little more towards the Hornets' goal, as Maverick Henry will inbound, one of those senior athletes that really helped pace the play here of the Hornets to a very successful football season this fall. One of the toughest defensive teams around. Marker to McNeff, gives it right back out. The senior eyes the seam, gives it back to McNeff at the right elbow. Spin move, gets caught in the middle of the lane, double teamed, almost loses the basketball. Now he does as Conda gets it. Looks down the floor, this is DeSalar with it. DeSalar up with the transition turnover basket. Beardstown on the board now. It's 6-2 with 5:10 left to go. Brown County right back out on the opposite side. They find Markert. He can't finish as Heller gets the rebound, throws it high. We've got bodies on the floor as Carter Havens hit the deck hard. Checking in here for Brown County, Bradley Markert, the 6'1 freshman we told you about. Where's number 10? Also checking in here early, number 24, Mike Cassing, the 5'9 junior guard, or freshman guard. It's a race for it now as the ball went a little fly. Now it's a turnover. Beardstown, they get it into the hands of Havens on the pass from Boylan. Another quick 2 for Brown County. Back on the other end, Beardstown on the run. DeSalar can't convert. Bradley Markert with the rebound, and now DeSalar will get whistled for the foul. It'll be his first, team third against Beardstown. Colby DeSalar will check in for Zach. He wears number 2. Zach wears number 3. Last name is the same. Bradley Markert quickly gets it down to Havens. Brown County on the run, up with it. Nice little scooping layup for Carter Havens. 10-2 now, Brown County with the advantage here. Havens already with 7 points in this contest. Colby DeSalar gets caught, almost stolen away. This is Meyer with it. Bodies on the floor for Brown County. Conda open. 3 ball is no good, and Bradley Markert will collect the rebound for Brown County. Hornets are quickly on the run. They get it to McNeff. He is caught up with Zach Meyer, and Meyer will get whistled here for the foul. For Meyer, it'll be his first, team 4th. Tanner Riddle checks back in for Jafalo. Parker McCoy checks in for the first time today for Beardstown, the 5'11 junior forward. Where's number 21? Maverick Henry will re-enter here for Carter Havens, who gets a well-deserved break and a round of applause from the faithful in green. 4:24 left here in the opening period. Henry works against DeSalar across the time stripe, now into Boylan. Ball fake to the right, back to the left into the hands of the freshman. This is McNeff. Back to Bradley Markert, trying to find on the inside Cassing. Cassings, Markerts, McNeffs, Boylans, all the Brown County names you could ever think of for 10 generations on the court here tonight as the Hornets will turn it over on the travel. This Beardstown team won 22 ball games last year. Surprised a lot of teams under the big play of Isaac Brockschmidt, the point guard who graduated this off year, along with Rylan Allhorn and Christy Domitian, who was as amazing of a physical specimen as you'll ever see in the body of an 18-year-old. Foul will go against Brown County here as Boylan gets whistled for the extra contact. It'll be his first, team second. Nice crowd here filing in tonight at the Tigers Den. as we get the basketball down into Boylan. They'll work it to Riddle. Bounce pass almost stolen away, but held on to by Heller. He can't convert, though. Cassing gets the ball, and it gets tipped out of bounds by Riddle and goes out of bounds to the Hornets. Wade Muller really wants to implement this full court pressure. Still something they've got some time to work on here, though, but team's really starting to figure it out rather quickly. But it's plays like that, hustle plays by Zach Meyer, that still make it pretty effective against most teams. Cassing will inbound underneath the basket here for Brown County. Henry and Bradley Market up top. McNeff in the post. On the far side is Boylan. They'll get it to McNeff out on the right wing. Back up to Cassing. Turnaround jumper at the free throw line is good. That's a shot that'll win you a lot of basketball games and a shot that an old school coach like Jeff Bodorf will like. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of Beardstown. Zach DeSolar will check back in for Beardstown. Parker McCoy will head back to the bench. 12-2, 10-point advantage for the Hornets here. Paced by 7 points from Carter Havens in the early going. Cassing with it to McNeff. McNeff bellies up off the glass, no good. Bradley Marker with a rebound. One-handed shot, no good. McNeff gets an offensive rebound. He can't finish that time. It's a loose ball rebound, and it's going to go off the hands of Ethan Heller, who tried to reach for it, tried to stop himself, and just couldn't help himself there. Beardstown lost in the championship game of this last year, and we'll tell you more about that after the Adams Fiber timeout. Jeff Bodorf takes it. We'll take it too. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're right back after this.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Hornets take the timeout. It's their first Adams Fiber timeout of the contest. For the best internet service available, including speeds up to 1 gigabit, that means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Off the glass is Maverick Henry for 2 on the inbounds. It's 14-2 here. As Colby DeSolar slides in. Scoop shot with the right hand, no good. Flying high for the rebound. It's Cassing coming up with it. He is swarmed by that Beardstown defense. Henry splits through defenders, gets it down to Bradley Markert. Baseline drive up with the right hand and good. Bradley Markert, he is a good freshman. We have seen a lot of good underclassmen this week, and he's one of them. One-handed pass to Solar. Down to DeSolar. This is Zach. Shot no good. Riddle grabs the rebound. Kicks it back out. Colby will take a 3. It's up and good. Colby DeSolar. 3-point bucket. 16-5. Hornets lead with the ball. Riddle with the turnover. Here comes it back to Heller. To Riddle. On the give and go. Up and good. Heller with the dime. Riddle with the deuce. 16-7. 2:33 left to go here in the opening period. What an up and down basketball the game this is going to be. McNeff out to Henry. 3 ball from the left corner. No good. Loose ball rebound. Picked up is Boylan. He'll get the offensive board and the bucket. 18-7. The Beardstown team lost the championship game last year to the eventual 1A state champions in West Central. 2 years ago, they lost the third place contest in this tournament. They won 22 games last year, including picking up 3 wins at Williamsville. Colby DeSolar stops the block high over Jackson McNeff. Won't go through. Riddle with the offensive rebound. This is Zach DeSolar. 3 ball in and out of the rim. Everybody flying for it. We're going to get a foul, and it is going to go against Brown County, I believe. Or no, that's who's going to shoot free throws, I think. Meyer will pick up the foul for Beardstown. That'll be the 5th of the quarter against the Tigers. For Meyer, that'll be his 2nd personal foul. And Wyatt Cassing makes his way here to the free throw line. Wyatt Cassing, one of the sophomores on this squad. A lot of great freshmen and sophomore talent to build on here over the next couple of years. First one is up and good. As we do that, we tell you about the Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at Moose Lodge 420. New specials each week. The food is hot and the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge. Tell them the 2024 Moose of the Year, my mom, the Big R, sent you. Line changes on both sides as we see Jafalo check back into the contest for Beardstown along with Isaiah Thomas. Carter Havens comes back into the fray here for Brown County. And also checking into the first time here is Connor Flynn, the 6'2 sophomore, wearing number 34 for Brown County. Tanner Seitz also back into the contest here for the Hornets. Jafalo posting up now against Flynn. Gets the advantage. Nice little bounce pass into McCoy. It's blocked out of bounds by Cassing, though, and they say McCoy's going to get a last touch on it. Beardstown fans not too happy about it. Officials are going to talk this one over, though, and see if they'd like to change their mind. And they are, and they say that'll go off the guys in green. Beardstown will quickly jump into the offensive set here as Colby DeSolar will inbound for Beardstown. Isaiah Thomas up at the high elbow. Popping out now is Riddle. Slashing up is DeSolar, but they find Jafalo on a nice little spin. Cleon Jafalo with the finish. 19-9, our score. 1:25 left to go in the opening period. Seitz quickly to Havens. On the run as Brown County goes up against Thomas. Finishes and gets the foul. Carter Havens with the opportunity for another and one play here. Foul's going to go against Isaiah Thomas. It'll be his first. Havens heads back to the free throw line now, whereas he has had a heck of a first quarter so far here. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give the guys at Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548. Locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. Fight for the loose ball goes to the way of Beardstown here. Full court pressure from Brown County. If you have talked to Jeff Bodorf or read any of the preview interviews about Brown County basketball, he wants to open up that old Arkansas mentality of 40 minutes of hell. Henry will put it up from the elbow, no good. Cassing will get the rebound. Brown County gets a second chance, but he says, hey, there's only 32 minutes in the basketball game, but we come with that mentality before we even get on the court, so call it 40 minutes. Shot was missed by the Hornets. It went out of bounds. It'll go back to Beardstown as Jordy Conda will come back in along with Zach DeSolar. Checking in now is Tajan Honenberry, 5'11 sophomore for the first time. Wears number 22 as Cassing will get a seat. Jeff Bodorf plans to go deep into his bench, trying to get these young guys worked in. He's got the athletes to do it. Conda, dangerous inbound pass, able to pick it up. Zach DeSolar hands off to Isaiah Thomas. Stops. Nice dump into Jafalo. Boy, oh boy. Nice transition bucket here for Beardstown. Havens with it. Goes up against Riddle. Goes up with the right hand. Can't finish. Rebound to Honenberry, and we're going to get a foul heading the other way, and it's going to be on Connor Flynn. For Flynn, it'll be his first. It's the fourth against Brown County. 42 seconds left to go here in the quarter. If Beardstown would happen to draw another foul, they'll get some bonus shots. Isaiah Thomas will inbound here for Beardstown. Gets it to Conda. Double team. Looks down the floor to Thomas. Got to get it down. Now they get it to Riddle. Nice lob in. It's thrown away, though, by Flynn. Now Isaiah Thomas. He is elevatable. If that's even a word, he can jump. Cleon Jafalo kicks it out. A little bit of trouble there on the hard pass as DeSolar couldn't handle it. And it'll be a turnover here against the Tigers. Boylan will check back in along with Jackson McNeff for Brown County. Ethan Heller substituting in for Tanner Riddle. Full court pressure, length of the court to go with 28 seconds left in the opening frame, and what has been a very fun contest to watch as Thomas will pick up the foul. That'll be Thomas's second personal foul. Havens is going to head back to the free throw line here for two more. While he does, we tell you about RealNet and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. RealNet and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. See them in person or call 217-285-5013 for RealNet and Twine. Havens steps to the free throw line here, looking for two more for Brown County. First one's up and no good. Rolls around the rim and out. Meyer will check back in for Thomas, who takes a break with two fouls. He's got two fouls. Tanner Riddle already has two fouls for Beardstown as well. Hornets up by 10, looking to extend before the end of the quarter. Boylan in the backcourt saying, watch out for Zach DeSolar. He'll make the second. Heller to Meyer. Meyer sprinting down the floor, gets double teamed, has to turn away from it. Triple team now, nowhere to go, and they say that's going to be a foul against Boylan. It'll be the 5th of the quarter now, and Beardstown gets the opportunity to put points on the board without the clock moving. Meyer will step to the free throw line here for Beardstown. The sophomore also plays quarterback on the football team this season. Nice young athlete here. Step to the line looking to cut back into this 11-point deficit. Nice crowd here tonight for the nightcap at Beardstown. So glad you are joining us alongside at home as the first free throw is up and no good. Drew Markert checks back in along with Mike Cassing for the Hornets. Boylan will get a break along with Honenberry. Second one up. Also rolls around, no good. McNeff will get the rebound here for Brown County. Carter Havens trapped in no man's land, and Jeff Bodorf wants a timeout before a turnover. We'll take it two. Don't go anywhere. We'll wrap up the first quarter right after this here on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Brown County takes their second timeout of the contest. It's an Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch computer sales and service. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Call 217-214-3423 or visit followthefiber.net to learn more. 10 seconds here in the first. Brown County has the length of the floor to go. They work it into Drew Markert, quickly back to Cassing. Long, dangerous pass down to Maverick Henry. McNeff. Jumper from about 8 feet out, no good. DeSolar has an opportunity with it, tosses it at the buzzer, no good off the glass. We've played one. Brown County 22, Beardstown 11. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with wild second quarter play-by-play right after this.
Hey, Abe.
Hey, George.
You know what?
We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Brown County up by 11, 22-11 after one quarter of play. Jared French has all of your shooting statistics after the first frame.
The Hornets were 10 for 22 from the field and 3 for 7 from the free throw line. The Tigers were 5 for 12 from the field and 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Tigers get the basketball to start this second quarter. It's a zone look now in the half-court set from Brown County. DeSolar trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. It'll be a travel as he started to lean off balance. And right off that, Hornets defense causes another turnover here. Jafalo, Meyer, DeSolar, and Heller on the floor for Beardstown. It's McNeff, Boylan, Henry, Havens, and Drew Markert on the floor for Brown County. Long bounce pass into Havens. Quickly moves down to Henry. He'll stop and pop from about 8 feet out and knocks it down. Jafalo committed back into the post looking for a man cutting back, and Henry said, I'm open, I'll take the shot. 24-11 our score. DeSolar dribbled. Brown County wants to travel. Will play on. Long, wild pass back across court to Colby. Colby stops, pops, defended high off the glass, no good. Jafalo with the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Cleon Jafalo. What a fun watch he has been this week. Jafalo's got 4 points so far in the contest. Ball fake, and it's going to be a travel there as he drugged a foot before he drilled the ball. Boylan will come out. Bradley Markert will come in. Loose ball on the floor. Jafalo with it. Bradley Markert, the freshman, dives for it. It's still banging around like a pinball. Now Heller comes up with it. They'll toss it down. Zach DeSolar, corner three is good. DeSolar cuts into the bleeding here for Beardstown. It's 24-16. Wade Muller encouraging his boys on the bench to get loud for the team on the floor. Markert drives around the half-court line. Tosses it down. It'll go over the head of Jackson McNeff and off of Beardstown. Both of these teams capable of putting up points in a flurry. An 8-point deficit, probably more like 4 or 3 here, the way these two teams play against each other. Pass to McNeff, top of the key. Looks for a guard and finds one in Maverick Henry. Havens stops, gets double teamed. They'll work it back to the opposite side. Maverick Henry can't answer. It'll go out of bounds, and the officials say will go the way of Beardstown as Drew Markert the last to touch it. Just underway here in the second quarter. 6:28 to go, 24-16. Beardstown trails Brown County on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Long pass somehow finds its way into the hands of Heller. He gets Jafalo, goes up with it. Easy basket there as Maverick Henry doesn't try to contest to draw the foul. And just like that, Beardstown's cut this back down to a 6-point ball game. Started down 11. Markert on the left side, trying to find Drew Markert inside. Now they get it into the hands of McNeff, back out to Havens. Short corner. Nice toss from Maverick Henry to McNeff. He'll finish that time. Sophomores in the post playing big tonight. 26-18. Jafalo was looking down the court. There was no one there ahead of him. He'll land on the 2 feet. It'll be a travel. Maverick Henry comes back in, along with Mike Cassing, as Bradley Markert will get a seat. This is McNeff, tosses it back out to Markert. Now out to Havens, he'll fire it up. Havens not good on that one, and it's going to be a foul as Havens will come flying in and bump with Zach DeSolar. First foul of the quarter against Brown County. Second of the ball game against Carter Havens. Jordy Conda and Tanner Riddle will come back into the ball game for Beardstown. Isaiah Thomas comes back in for the Tigers as well, and here comes Wyatt Cassing, the 5'9 sophomore, number 4, as Carter Havens gets another breather. Really, really enjoyable game to watch here. A little bit hectic and a little bit chaotic, but that's what you would expect based on the way both of these teams play defense. Three on the way out of the hands of Colby DeSolar. Will bounce on the end line and head out of bounds. Brown County the length of the floor to go here. They try to get the inbound pass to McNeff shut down, and Conda does that. Cassing will cross the time stripe again. Down to the hands of Wyatt Cassing. 2 Cassings on the floor at once. Mike Cassing will fire it up. Mike Cassing knocks it down from long range. 29-18. Just like that, we're back to an 11-point deficit for the Tigers. Pass almost intercepted. Riddle goes up with it strong, doesn't get it, gets his own board, and he'll get it on the second attempt. Tanner Riddle with 2 points. Giving 4 in the contest so far. 29-20 our score. Nice pass from Markert into McNeff. He'll get bumped as he goes up, and should head to the free throw line for 2 here. It's going to go against Ethan Heller. for Beardstown. That'll be his first, team first, and as McNeff steps to the free throw line, we tell you about Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404 for Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Bradley Markert back on. Wyatt Casting gets a seat. McNeff knocks down the second as Jafalo comes back on for the Tigers. Isaiah Thomas works across the time stripe. This extended zone from Brown County puts the long reaches of Jackson McNeff up at the top, and that makes things difficult right from the bat. Conda gets double teamed, steps out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against the Tigers. Despite a lot of youth on this squad, there is a lot of height on this Brown County team. Jackson McNeff 6'2", Connor Flynn 6'2", Drew Markert 6'2", Bradley Markert 6'1". McNeff at the right elbow, tosses it back over. Mike Cassing down to Bradley Markert, drives in, nice baseline pass, Markert to Markert. Drew goes up, can't finish the first time, goes up the second, stripped away by Jordy Conda. Tigers want to run. They toss it down to the Solar, intercepted by Maverick Henry. Long down pass down to Bradley Markert. Markert gets it and finishes up there on the nice dish from Mike Cassing. Two more. And now a 12-point advantage for the Hornets. 3:52 left to go here in the second. We get bodies colliding as they try to pass it down to Colby to Solar. He collides with Bradley Markert, and the foul will go against the Hornets. We'll get a timeout on the floor as Wade Muller wants to talk it out. We'll go take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue on in the second quarter here in just a second.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
Back to live action here. As Jafalo is going to hit the deck on the foul, we'll see who it gets reported against for Brown County. And the foul will go against Tanner Seitz. For Seitz, it'll be his first, team third. They work it in the block. Jafalo with it, drives in, puts defenders up in the air and finishes. Nice ball fake and a finish from Cleon Jafalo. Back to a 10-point ball game here with 3:30 left to go in the half. Long, high arching pass to Jackson McNeff, now to Bradley Markert. Drives in, goes up against Riddle. It's going to be a charge as Riddle is in position. Bradley Markert picks up the foul for Brown County. Fourth of the quarter now here against the Hornets. Second of the ball game against Bradley Markert as Riddle was set at the block, ready to go. Long cross-court pass to Jafalo. Goes up, and now Cassing's going to foul him on the ground before the shot can go up into the air. That's going to send Jafalo to the free throw line one way or the other as we reach 5 team fouls. For Mike Cassing, it's his first of the contest. Jafalo steps back to the free throw line here. He's already got 10 points on the night for the Tigers. Remind you about LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808. Trucking for all of your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. Drew Markert checks back in. Carter Havens also back in here for the Hornets. follows second. Up off the back of the rim, no good. Tanner Seitz skies up for the rebound. You could not lose track of Tanner Seitz if you were in a cave with a blindfold. That blonde hair is blonde, bright. Foul in the backcourt here against Beardstown. It's going to go against Colby DeSolar. It'll be the second of the quarter here against Beardstown. Just the first, or now the second against Colby as he'll step out. Seitz down on the left side. This is Drew Markert back to Seitz. They think about whipping around, go back to the Ravens on the left side now. Zone look from Beardstown. High passes. Seitz has to arch and pull down hard. Nice dump down, kicks it out. Havens, ball fake, drives into the lane, dumps it back down to the Drew Markert. Jafalo got a hand on it, and he'll knock it back out of bounds to Brown County. Connor Flynn re-enters here for the Hornets. Cassing will inbound. Goes up high to the free throw line. They get it to him on the dump. Now it's Carter Havens. Little runner on the baseline is good. Inbound to perfection for Brown County as they find Havens on the baseline. It's 34-22 with 2:40 left. And we'll get another foul here against the Hornets. McNeff will get whistled for that one. That's going to send Zach Meyer back to the free throw line here for Beardstown. Just McNeff's first. But Beardstown an opportunity to put some points on the board here. They did not shoot free throws the best Wednesday night against Southeastern. Riddle comes into the contest. Heller back in. As Zach Meyer steps up for the second. Second one is up, and it's good. We're back to an 11-point ball game. Havens with it, has to not get rid of it. He still had the dribble. Keeps going, and now he's going to try and split defenders, and we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, likely against McCoy. It will be. Third of the quarter against the Tigers. And for McCoy, just his first. Seitz was open in the corner. They don't take it there. Instead, it's Cassing. Looking on the backdoor cut for Havens. He wasn't there. Seitz with it. Picks it up at the corner. Nowhere to go with it. He's got to find it, and Brown County needs to reset here. They'll get it to Havens. Three from the corner is no good. Jafalo. Long arms of Cleon Jafalo grabbed the rebound. He's on the run. Throws it down now to DeSolar. This is Meyer. Tries to go around Seitz. He's going to get double teamed if he doesn't get rid of it. Down into the corner to Solar. Drives in. Up high over Jackson McNeff. Those long arms of McNeff really make it tough on those baseline drives. .148 left to go here in the first half. Hornets up by 11 with the ball. McNeff trying to find Flynn inside. He'll get bumped from behind by Jafalo. Just the first foul against Cleon Jafalo. Fourth of the quarter against Beardstown. Hornets will inbound here as Colby DeSolar re-enters for McCoy, and checking back in for the Hornets, it's Maverick Henry. Stripped away as DeSolar got a hand on it. Colby DeSolar will stay out of bounds with the Hornets. 1:39 left to go here in the half. Henry with the ball to get tipped away. Both teams doing a nice job here tonight and through this tournament, getting hands in the passing lanes, tipping things out, making you reset just enough to not really get that rhythm that you want. McNeff at the free throw line, down into the corner to Cassing. Drives into the short corner, pops it back out to McNeff. Right elbow jumper is good for Jackson McNeff. 36-23. McNeff with 5 points now. Colby DeSolar drives in, gets it to Zach. Ball fake, nothing there. Tigers will try and reset with a minute and change. Wide open is Zach Meyer as Jafalo finally gets it to him. Everybody caught sleeping up top. Meyer sneaks in on the backside. It's 36-25. Havens on the run. Goes up and under, trips up. Flynn comes up with it. He gets fouled as Havens taking just an extra second to get up off the floor. Foul is going to go against Colby DeSolar. His second of the contest, fifth of the quarter, against Beardstown. Connor Flynn at the free throw line here for Brown County. A young kid, just as Jeff Bottledorf says, really just starting to learn how to use his frame and physicality inside. Just a sophomore, still plenty of time to learn and grow. Second one up out of the sophomore's hands is good. 38-25. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Meyer stops, tries to dump it down into Heller. What a pass. Heller was able to pull it in. Can't finish on the shot. Bodies colliding everywhere inside. Meyer drives in, stops, thought about the shot. This is Colby DeSolar. Stops at the right elbow. Also will knock it down. We're going to get a double foul. The basket should be good, so we're going to put it on the board. And we'll see who the fouls get whistled against here. Basket is good. We'll have a double foul. Foul against Beardstown for Ethan Heller. And a foul against Connor Flynn. So for Flynn, that will be his second. For Heller, it will also be his second. And we'll get quick substitutions in here. It'll be a jump ball and a double foul. Possession will go to Brown County here with 31.5. They'll get it into Henry. Looks down the floor, nothing there. Instead, the Cassing. Now they get it down into Wyatt Cassing. He'll travel, though, and it'll turn back over to Beardstown, Jafalo checks back in. A little bit of offense, defense going both sides here as Drew Markert and Connor Flynn will come back in for Brown County. Mike Cassing, Carter Havens go back to the bench. Havens works it across 2-1-2 look here as they've got a body on Jafalo at the elbow. They get it now to the sophomore. Tosses it back out. DeSolar works around with 10 seconds. Guarded by Wyatt Cassing. Drives in on the left side. Baseline. Fader on the left side. No good off the side of the backboard. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Maverick Henry on the run. Pulls it up from half court and no good. We have reached the Little Jess Motors halftime break. It is Brown County 38, Beardstown 27 in a fast and furious one. Don't go anywhere. We'll get caught up on all the shooting and scoring and bring you breakdown and analysis coming up here in just a few minutes.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500 and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess. Serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra-large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carry-out or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, located at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. If you can't visit them in person, visit online anytime at littlejessmotors.com. Friendly service, professional staff will help make your car buying experience easy and make sure you are fully satisfied. Jared French has been doing the best he can to keep up with what has been a very hectic-paced first half here. He's got some shooting and scoring statistics for you after 2 quarters of play.
First for Brown County. They are led in scoring by Havens with 13. Mike Cassing with 6. McNeff with 5. Boylan with 5. Bradley Markert with 4. Connor Flynn with 2. And Maverick Henry with 2. The Hornets finished the first half 16 of 37 from the floor for 43%. And 4 for 13 from the free throw line for 30%. Beardstown finished the first half 11 for 23 from the floor for 47%, and only 1 for 6 from the free throw line for 16. They are led in scoring by Jafala with 10. Zach Nazaller with 6, Colby Nazaller with 5, Tanner Riddle with 4, and Ethan Heller with 2.
It has been an up-and-down basketball game here and something that has been a lot of fun to watch so far. The most high-paced ball game we've had so far of the 12 games in pool play here. We remind you we will be back here tomorrow morning for brunch at Beardstown. It'll be Hartsburg-Emden taking on the Griggsville Perry Junior Varsity beginning at 11 a.m. Rushville Industry will be in the 5th place contest at 12:30. We do not know who they will be up against yet, but that'll come your way at 12:30. At 2 o'clock, it'll be our 3rd place contest as Menden Unity is already locked into that 3rd place spot after going 2-1 in pool play. They lost to West Central earlier tonight, 66-41. And West Central will be back in the championship tomorrow looking for back-to-back titles here after going 3-0 in pool play after that win over the Mustangs here this afternoon. We remind you, if Brown County wins, they lock into the championship at 3-0, no questions asked. If Beardstown makes a rally here, comes back and wins this, it goes down to free throw percentage in the odds of a 3-way tie. If we would happen to have a tie after that, it goes to defensive points allowed. So we'll try and keep an eye on things here as the night goes on. We are during the Little Jess Motors halftime break. We'll step aside for a couple of quick minutes from sponsors and come back and tell you more. You're watching the Little Jess Motor halftime show on Central Illinois Sports live from the Beardstown Tiger Classic.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664. Go Team Go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The sounds of the Rednecks classic Cotton Eye Joe bring us back to the third quarter here at Beardstown as we just witnessed the great line dance-off between the Beardstown and Brown County cheerleaders to that tune. And we get underway in the third quarter. Starters for both sides take the court to begin the second half. Hornets have the basketball to begin the third here as they get it into Boylan. Drives in, baseline, bounce pass into the hands of Bradley Marker. Drives in strong up with the right hand, a tough take for the freshman. And he finishes for two. It's 40-27. Tigers with the basketball. This is Conda now. Stops at the top of the key, works it to Isaiah Thomas. Nice quick pass into Riddle. He can't finish. It's a fight for the rebound. It'll go to the way of Brown County. Full court pressure still going to be a mantra here of both teams. Diamond and one press coming out here for Beardstown. They'll get it into the freshman. He'll dribble down the court with it. Down to the left sideline into Havens. Goes past him though. Riddle comes up with the steal. Tanner Riddle goes up strong with the right hand off the backboard. No good. Jafalo gets it. He'll put it up. Jafalo can't finish that time. Volleyballed out by Riddle. Thomas will get it, and it's going to be a backcourt violation as Thomas's foot just tripped over that half line. They'll move the Hornets up just a few more feet, right by new Beardstown coach Wade Muller. Marker with the basketball. Zone by the Tigers here, and it gets tipped away now to Solar. Tips it to Riddle. Back up to Solar. Zach up with the layup. No good. Cleon Jafalo with the rebound, and we'll get a holding foul. It'll be out of bounds for the Tigers. Foul goes against the Hornets. It's going to be whistled against McNeff. First of the quarter against Brown County. Second of the basketball game against Jackson McNeff. No one in serious foul trouble at this point. Several players with 2 fouls each. Jordy Conda on the right wing. Thought about the cross-court pass. Goes down to the corner to Zach DeSolar instead. And we're going to get another holding foul. Who's this going to go against? If it's against McNeff, which it appears to be, that's going to be his third. It will be, and as quickly as we said, everybody's got 2. Jackson McNeff now has 3. That's the second against the Hornets. They'll leave McNeff into the lineup for now. And we're going to get it out of bounds as Riddle falls over the end line. Connor Flynn will check in now for McNeff. One big body in for another here for this Hornets lineup with these youngsters. Haven's able to collect the pass. He'll get fouled by Isaiah Thomas. The basketball will go out here. No, it's just out of bounds, excuse me. Havens against Jafalo up at the top of the zone. Both of these teams, as they get a quick, nice pass into the hands of Boylan for the finish. Both of these teams run this 1-3-1 zone, and they put some of the tallest guys out front. Cleon Jafalo for Beardstown, Jackson McNeff for Brown County. Conda stops, pops on the right wing. 3-ball no good. Connor Flynn gets a hand on it, and Boylan will collect the rebound for Brown County. Quickly pushes it down to Bradley Markert. Goes up against Riddle, rolls around the rim and falls down. Bradley Markert drives in, finishes. 44-27, Hornets with the advantage here. Less than 6 to go in the third. Conda dumps it down into Jafalo, goes it behind against Flynn. Flynn gets a hand on it, blocks it from behind. And now they're going to say we've got Boylan on the end line. It'll be a turnover back to the Tigers. Cleon Jafalo tightening the shoe up a little bit. Velcro was a technology that never just really caught on with America past about 1987. Not in the shoe essence, at least. Havens will get across the steal. He's going to get fouled from behind, though, as Conda's going to connect with him. Foul will go against Jordy Conda. It'll be his first of the contest, first of the quarter against Beardstown. Zach DeSolar checks back in. Isaiah Thomas will get a breather. Hornets have kept a pretty good lead of about 10 to 12 points in this contest. Beardstown cut it down to about 6 at one point, but have never really been able to make a real run and close this gap. Bradley Markert with the basketball back near midcourt. That's Drew Markert at the elbow. He'll get fouled from behind by Riddle, and for Riddle, that'll be his third. Remind you about Logan Agri-Service, locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Ed and his experienced team at 217-833-2375 for Logan Agri-Service. Havens into Drew Markert, back to Havens, looking in at Flynn, nothing there. Now they get it into Flynn. Kicks it back out. Markert drives in, splits a defender, nice dish down. Markert to Markert, Bradley to Drew, and the bucket goes for Brown County. 46-27. Drew Markert with his first basket of the contest. Basketball will get tipped out of bounds and stay the way here of the Tigers. Wade Muller wants to take an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Brown County 46, Beardstown 27. We're right back after this.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Beardstown takes the timeout. They're down to 2 left as we get the scoreboard adjusted correctly on screen. Brown County still has 3 at their disposal with 5 minutes remaining to go here in the third. Conda on the inbound, looking for somebody. They'll toss it up to Riddle. Tried to get it to Heller instead. It's Meyer. Spins around. Goes up off the glass, no good. Connor Flynn collects the rebound for Brown County. Dangerous pass to Maverick Henry, and now it's going to be a foul as Zach DeSolar contacts with him 93 feet away from the basket. Third foul of the quarter against DeSolar. Or third of the quarter against Beardstown, second against DeSolar. It's been a long week of talking here. We'll get a travel violation, and it will go right back to Beardstown. For both of these coaches over the summer, Jeff Bodorf said, we took a lot of time in June just to get to know each other, assess where we are, and then we started to rebuild from there. Said it's been a fun process for him to get to know the boys, for the boys to get to know him. Kind of the same over on Beardstown side for Wade Muller. Takes over, and one of the things he's done is really started to establish a little bit of a different culture here in Tiger Country. Conda with the basketball, works it now over to DeSolar. He'll fire up a 3 from the wing off the glass and no good, and Flynn gets it. But it's just little subtle things we've seen over the week from this Tiger squad that kind of makes you think the foundation is being built here for the long run over time, as Meyer will sprint out of bounds trying to chase that one down. Mike Cassing will come back in for Brown County. Colby DeSolar along with Parker McCoy for Beardstown. Almost halfway through the third here. And it's a 19-point advantage for Brown County. Beardstown has stalled a little bit here offensively since we came out of the halftime break. Bradley Markert in the corner. Drives into the baseline. Tough take with the right hand, and he'll get fouled and head to the free throw line shooting 2. Foul will go against Riddle, and that is dangerous territory for Tanner Riddle now. With 4:16 left to go here in the third period. Bradley Markert steps to the free throw line. Freshman misses the first one. One of these guys that really competes defensively. And Jeff Bodorf says just kind of makes everyone better around him. Really shines in the transition game. Kind of a steady player. Didn't really see him get too rattled during Summer League or these preseason workouts as he knocks down the second. It's a 20-point advantage now for Beardstown, or for Brown County, excuse me, as Jafalo checks back in. The top of this Brown County zone moves very, very effectively, especially laterally here. Even on these cross-court passes, they catch up very quickly. Marker is going to get whistled for the foul for Brown County. It'll be their third of the quarter. McCoy with it, drives in, nice bounce pass into Jafalo. McCoy with the dive, Jafalo with the deuce on a really nice bounce pass, and it's 47-29. Beardstown needs to find a run here in the third quarter. Maverick Henry, as he'll collide with Meyer, hits the deck hard. Maverick Henry will step to the free throw line as Meyer collects the 5th foul of the quarter against Beardstown. Maverick Henry stepping to the free throw line here. Fantastic all-around athlete for the Hornets program here. Steps to the free throw line, knocks down the first. Asked Jeff Bodorf, what do these seniors bring to this program? He said, well, they bring varsity leadership for one. He said they also bring a lot of athleticism. Maybe not always the most talented basketball players, but said they really bring a lot to this team. And he said, what can you do about your legacy? And that's what he's asked out of these seniors, and they have responded very well here during this first week of the season. Henry got the first free throw. It's back to a 19-point advantage as Meyer is double-teamed in the far corner. Has to get rid of it, nowhere to go. Tosses it down, intercepted by Flynn. Turnover against the Tigers. Here come the Hornets as Cassing gets rid of it. Now it's Havens with the basketball. Down in the corner, Maverick Henry. Nice baseline drive. Stops at the block up high off the glass. No good. Flynn will get the rebound. He can't finish, though. Rebound grab now by Parker McCoy. 3:17 left to go in the third. McCoy on the run. Bounces it back out. This is Meyer. Nice ball fake. Baseline drive. Steps in from 18 feet. No good. Henry up to Markert. Bradley Markert can't finish, but he'll get the foul and head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Transition games for both sides here have been fun to watch tonight. Meyer will get the foul for Beardstown. That's going to be his 4th. Bradley Markert heads back to the free throw line here. 9 points tonight. First one is up, and it's good. Pike County Real Estate and Auction. With an experienced lineup of brokers, they sell it all, including tillable farmland, hunting and recreational properties, commercial buildings, residential homes, investment properties, and anything in between. See all of their current listings online at pcrerealestate.com. Markert knocks down the first to get into double figures here tonight for the Hornets. Second one's not good. Thomas will grab the rebound, and he is flying down the court for Beardstown. Kicks it out. This is Zach Colby. 3 is no good. He'll get his own rebound, racing it down. Steal away. Now it's Carter Havens on the run. Havens, steal. Larceny layup and good. Brown County on the run here. It's 51-29. Heller, triple teamed at the elbow. They'll kick it out. This is Parker McCoy. 3 ball from the right corner is good. A spark of life in the Beardstown offense. It's 52-31. As Parker McCoy knocks down his first shot of the contest. Jeff Botteriff will take the timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. Hornets up by 19. We'll be right back after this.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Brown County takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They've got 2 remaining here in the contest. For reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you, Adams Fiber is local and provides you the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to get your service started today. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here for the remaining 10 minutes and change of basketball. They'll toss it in now to Wyatt Cassing. Goes in, off-balance shot, falls over the rim. Diving save there by McCoy. Bradley Markert will come with it. He'll get fouled again and go back to the free throw line. Isaiah Thomas will get the foul. He'll be his 3rd personal as Bradley Markert heads back to the line. First one's up and good here for this Brown County offense. This team has really worked to establish themselves in the post. You've seen that quite a bit tonight and through this week so far in pool play as they've gotten Jackson McNeff really as a centerpiece of the ball movement on this team. And, of course, Connor Flynn's been able to go and battle in his own right. We've seen a little bit out of the 5'11 Henry Ingram during the week. Have not seen many minutes out of him tonight. And, of course, Drew Markert, a mainstay on this inside game for Brown County. Boylan will check back into the contest along with Honenberry for Brown County, as Mike Cassing will inbound. 2:09 left to go here in the third. They get it back to Cassing. Tried to get it into Honenberry. Gets tripped away now by Thomas. Beardstown Tigers on the run. They get it up to Colby to Salar. Goes up. Can't finish, though. What a break here for Beardstown. A lot of missed layups on both sides here tonight. These are shots, you give you about a month, a lot of these are going to fall. One thing we know that's very true in the first week of the season in November, death taxes and a lot of turnovers in basketball. There's one right there as it'll go back to the Beardstown Tigers. Stolen away now, it's Boylan on the run. What an athletic play as Colby DeSaul are able to come back in and knock that one back out of bounds to stop the transition bucket. It'll be a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Colby DeSaul, he'll have 3 personal fouls. Riddle has 4. Isaiah Thomas has 3. First one up out of the hands of Boylan is good. Havens and Henry check back in. Mike Cassing, Wyatt Cassing get a breather. Second one missed. Jafalo comes up high for the rebound. Thomas, cross-court pass to McCoy. He'll fire another one up from the sweet spot. No good. Zach DeSalar trying to grab the rebound. Can't get a hold on it. It'll go out of bounds. McNeff will make his way back onto the floor for the first time in a while. He's been sitting with a few extra fouls. And Connor Flynn will take a seat to the applause of the Brown County fans. Honenberry. Riddle able to get a hand on it. He'll knock it out of bounds. And right back to Brown County on their side of the floor with a minute and a half left to go here in the third. We will be right back here for brunch at Beardstown at 11 a.m. It'll be the Griggsville Perry Junior Varsity taking on Hartsburg Emden. Wake up. Make yourself a little snack. Come join us for some morning basketball. We'll be on all afternoon through the championship game at 3:30. As McCoy got a hand on it, and then the officials say so did Honenberry. And now Jeff Bodorf is going to ask for a clarification from the opposite side official. These two will talk it over and say, I can't believe the Chiefs won that way either. And they're going to say the basketball remains with Beardstown. 1:20 left to go here. Beardstown with the basketball. They've got to find a run here as now they're down by 21. That possession won't be it either. Here comes Havens on the run. Stops, pops, left wing, 3. Off the glass, no good. McCoy with the rebound, and he'll get bumped by Jackson McNeff. And for McNeff, that'll be his 4th. Connor Flynn will check back in as McNeff heads right back to the bench. Jafalo in the post trying to get up against Flynn. Instead, they'll try and dip it into Riddle. It'll go past him and out of bounds, and 54 seconds left. The Hornets will get it right back here. Heller comes back in for Riddle. For as successful as the big guys inside have been, on both sides to be fair, they've also had their frustrations as guys have just played hard-nosed against each other. And it has not been easy, especially in the post. Boylan with the basketball, back out to Havens. He loses that one. And we'll go right back to Beardstown. Finding down in, it's DeSalar. Can't finish though on the break, and Henry comes up with the rebound. Boylan will get through 2 defenders, gets it down into Mike Cassing. Gets to the right elbow, gives it back to Maverick Henry. Guarded by Thomas. Steps back in, nice bounce pass, entry pass into Flynn. He'll go up with the right hand, doesn't fall though. McCoy with the rebound, pushes it up. Heller didn't see it coming. Now Jafalo gets a hand on it. Crossover dribble. Goes up against Cassing. Nice little Euro step. Doesn't finish, though. And the rebound goes now to Maverick Henry. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. They get it to Havens on the run to beat the buzzer, and he does. Carter Havens, the speedy sophomore, races it down and gets 2 more. It's 55-32. Brown County with the lead. We'll come back with fourth quarter play-by-play your way right after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Brown County 55, Beardstown 32 as we enter the final frame of play, and Jared French has all of your shooting statistics after 3.
Brown County in that third quarter was 5 for 11 from the field and 4 for 10 from the free throw line. Beardstown was 2 for 15 from the field.
Beardstown gets the basketball here to begin the fourth quarter as Colby DeSolar will get him right by the end of tomorrow with the basketball. Now he's got it on the left wing, double team. Brown County swarms you with that double team every time they get an opportunity. Shot missed, rebound grabbed by Boylan. Henry on the run with it. Decides to take it himself. Puts it up, no good. McCoy with the rebound. Beardstown running right back. What an up-tempo game this has been. Not a chance to breathe on either side. And we're going to get a foul. And the ball out of bounds to Beardstown. Flynn will get the foul, first of the quarter against the Hornets, his third personal. Meyer, Riddle, and Zach DeSolar check back in here for Beardstown. Henry Ingram's going to get on the floor for the first time tonight. 5'11" freshman wearing number 40. Championship Saturday begins here at 11. Championship night tomorrow night, also over at the Pretzel Dome in New Berlin, as the Gene Bergschneider tournament has been going on all week at the Pretzel Dome. Lutheran takes on North Mac at 3. Meridian versus Lincolnwood at 4:30. South County takes on not Meridian. They've got them accidentally listed twice. And New Berlin takes on Route in the championship. That should be a dandy ball game too. Basically what was a repeat of last year's championship game. South County still has some nice basketball players remaining on their roster. They lost in a regional championship last year at Liberty to West Central on their way to a 1A state championship. Meyer crossover dribble, gets tripped away, now stolen by Maverick Henry. What an athletic try to keep it in play. That is an athletic senior basketball move to throw it behind your back like Maverick Henry did to even try and keep it going. Seven minutes left to go in this one. It's been all Brown County here in the second half. Thomas with the basketball in the corner, guarded out by Mike Cassing. One-handed pass, Riddle to Meyer, goes through his hands. Loose ball, Thomas dives for it, now Heller with the grab. Gets it back into Riddle. Fading shot from about 8 feet is good for Tanner Riddle. 55-34 for Tanner Riddle, he's got 6 points tonight. Cassing, three ball is good. Mike Cassing knocks it down. 58-34. Mike Cassing's got 9. Hornets on the run. Cassing thought about it. Ends up hesitating and stutters and commits the turnover. Tanner Seitz comes back in here for Brown County with 6:06 left to go. It's a 24-point advantage now as Cassing will tie his shoe. And now we'll have another turnover here. A lot of really athletic, fast, speedy guards here on this Beardstown squad. They haven't had to handle the ball much over the past couple of years, though, thanks to a guy by the name of Isaac Brockschmidt. So a lot of learning, a lot of growing here for the guards here on this Beardstown roster. Henry drives in, gets it back up to Mike Cassing, top of the key. He'll work it over to the left side, tosses it in now to Ingram. His shot rolls around off the back of the rim. Heller will get the rebound. Tigers back on the run here with 5.5 to go. Long bounce pass intercepted. Here comes Maverick Henry on the run. Steal, score for Maverick Henry. 60-34 now. Maverick Henry's got 5 points on the night. Thomas will talk it over now. This is Zach DeSolar, Zach Meyer, Thomas. Beardstown works it around the perimeter quickly into Riddle. He's double teamed, almost triple teamed. Seitz gets a hand on it, and that'll knock it out of bounds. Back to Beardstown. Havens replaces Henry, and it's going to be a little bit of a line change here as Wade Muller says, hold on just a second. We want to throw one more in. Let's get everybody for you here on the Beardstown roster as they come in. It's going to be number 33, the 6'1 junior, Ephraim Kayembe. Number 44, the 6'3 senior, Gladys Kwambanda, as we hope to get that correctly, as Wade gave us a better pronunciation early the week, Gladys Kwambanda. Also coming in is number 42, the 6'3 junior, Ryan Evans. Wall Dahl is also back into the contest. A nice pass from Dahl into Kayembe, as we get everybody caught up here on who's in. Wall Dahl, the 6'1 senior forward, wears number 24. Colby DeSalar, the other man out for Beardstown right now. They'll get it to Havens, fakes the three. Looked for Drew Markert into the lane, and it'll go out of bounds back to Beardstown. 4.5 minutes left to go in this one. Brown County looking to be on their way to face West Central in the championship game tomorrow here at 3:30 p.m. Beardstown will regroup and come back to take on the Unity Mustangs at 2 p.m. in the third place contest. Or excuse me, that'll be Southeastern. Based on the tiebreaker, it'll be a head-to-head tiebreaker. So Southeastern would be in the third place contest against the Mustangs. Beardstown would come back against Rushville Industry in the fifth place contest at noon. Ingram on the nice dish from Tanner Seitz. Everything rolling here for Brown County in the second half. We've got players on the floor here, and the ball will go out of bounds. Honenberry checks back in along with White Cassing. It was 38-27 at halftime, Brown County with the lead. The Beardstown offense has just kind of stalled out here. Credit that in part to the Brown County defense. Nice pass into Markert. Markert goes up. The senior gets the finish. 2 points for Drew Markert here. He's got 5 on the night. It's 64-36 with 3.5 to go in this one. Gladys Kwambanda with the bucket. To the delight of the Beardstown fans, he knocked down a couple of shots here earlier in the week, and the place erupted. Nice bounce pass into Ingram. Tanner Seitz with a couple of nice dimes here. And it's 66-38 with 3 to go. Seitz, Wyatt Cassing, and Honenberry up top. The blonde-haired brigade in the front of this zone here for Brown County. And we're going to get a steal away. Here comes Seitz with it. Goes in, gets caught up with Zach DeSolar, and they both collide into the mat. For Colby DeSolar, it's his third personal foul, just the first of the quarter here against Beardstown. Honenberry will inbound, tosses it up high into the hands of Henry Ingram. They'll work it around, look for Honenberry. Instead, it's back to Ingram on a nice little distraction there. Ingram on the backdoor cut. And we'll now reach a running clock here for the remaining 2 minutes and 28 seconds with 30-point deficit. Clock will now stop in the event of a player disqualification of 5 fouls, a timeout taken, or player injury. Ingram gets a hand on it. Holding on to it now is Ryan Evans. Kayembe with the basketball. Gets double teamed, has to get rid of it. He loses it, gets it back, and takes it in for the quick layup. Ephraim Kayembe with another basket. Wyatt casting skies high. Goodness gracious, he was up. He'll get the foul and the bucket. Foul will go against Kwambanda. And they're going to work to get a substitution in here for Brown County. It's going to be number 32, 6-foot sophomore Bodie Seitz coming in. As Drew Markert will get a night. Cassing goes for the three-point try, gets it. They're going to get a foul here. We'll see who they whistled it up there as it got a little quick on the mechanics. Flynn will come in here as we're down to less than a minute to go. Kwambanda in the post. They get it down into Dahl. He flies in, tries to toss it in. Stolen away. Here comes Tanner Seitz on the run. Cassing to Seitz. Honenberry. Three ball up. Off the glass, no good. Seitz will grab the rebound. Now to Bodie Seitz. It'll be a little bit too low. Didn't quite get the bounce to get up, and it'll go out of bounds back to Beardstown. Brown County will make its way into the championship contest tomorrow at 3:30 against the West Central Cougars. What a fun one that should be. Two teams playing dynamite defense here this week. We'll see how this return roster for West Central is able to manage this Brown County press, as they'll inbound it one more time, and that'll be it. It's Brown County 71, Beardstown 40. Brown County sweeps the pool and heads into the title tilt tomorrow. We've reached the Logan Agri-Service post-game show where we'll wrap up this one for you and get you ready for Saturday. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball from the Beardstown Tiger Classic on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Rohn at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Rohn and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Logan Agri-Service, locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and in Missouri, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris. Give them a call at 217-833-2375. Ed and his team in service for over 60 years to our great area. As Brown County punches its ticket to the title game tomorrow with a 71-40 win over Beardstown, Jared French has all of your final statistics here from this one.
For Brown County, they finished the game 31 of 77 from the field for 40%, 6 for 16 from the free throw line for 37. They were led in scoring by Havens with 17, Bradley Markert with 10, Mike Cassing with 9, Maverick Henry with 7, Jackson McNeff with 5, Drew Markert with 5, Wyatt Cassing with 3, Ingram with 4, for Beardstown, they finished the game 17 of 43 for 16%, and 1 for 6 from the free throw line for 17. They were led in scoring by Jafala with 10, Tanner Riddle with 6, Zach DeZoller with 6, Colby DeZoller with 5, Ephraim Kayembe with 4, Parker McCoy with 3, Ethan Heller with 2, and Kwon Banda with 2.
Time to name you now our player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is proudly sponsoring the player of the game here on Central Illinois Sports. Well, great night here for Brown County. A lot of that defense really making things difficult for Beardstown. Difficult on both sides, to be truthful, for at least about the first 2.5 quarters. In the end, Brown County able to kind of withstand things and keep things moving on the offensive side. A lot of that based on the great play of Maverick Henry and Bradley Markert here tonight. Two guys that really kept the basketball moving and really kept the pace going here for this offense. But the main guy tonight, Carter Havens, started this team off with a spark. 11 points in the first quarter. Finished out with a big bang here tonight. We are naming Carter Havens as our player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. One last look at the schedule tomorrow, 11 a.m., brunch at Beardstown. It'll be Hartsburg-Emden taking on the Griggsville Perry Junior Varsity. At 12:30, it'll be our fifth-place contest as Beardstown will come back now with a record of 1-2 in pool play and take on Rushville Industry. At 3 p.m., our third-place contest, a repeat of last year's third-place contest. Menden Unity taking on Southeastern. And in our championship game, it'll be the Brown County Hornets taking on the West Central Cougars. That is slated for a 3:30 tip. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. We hope you wake up tomorrow, enjoy some high school basketball with us. Stick around all afternoon. We'll be here. We've been here for every darn game. Why not stick it out for the last 4? For my friend Jared French, I am Brian Shoemaker. We thank the cast of thousands here at Beardstown High School who have been so hospitable to us this week, and we'll hope to round things out with a fun day of basketball tomorrow. Till then, this has been another Central Illinois Sports Production.